Well, I'm back with a full length video here. The short kind of got cut where I didn't want it to cut, but it posted, and I don't want to take it off really. It's still up there. It just cuts off, and I didn't get a chance to explain these really, and wanted to do that briefly. Try to keep it as brief as possible. It's difficult to upload large videos on my internet service. That's why I've been slow getting videos up lately. It's just really bad lately. I had someone present some items to me yesterday for sale. They're very decently priced. My wife and I made a trip, probably about 45 minutes or so from where we live to pick them up. And while doing so, we have another few items outside that I will take a video of later on. Something you might want to watch. Just watch for the next video coming up. Maybe in the next couple days. I don't know if I'm going to get out today and do it. It's really hot, so I'm staying in right now. Just relaxing under the nice cool air. Packing away some items over there that are left over from the sale. I got cookbooks. Anybody wants cookbooks? I'll give you a good deal on them. Just send me a message. But I want to get on with these. Again, the short video, I had one more swirl pattern glass item over here that I decided not to show on this video. Once I find out what it is, I'll show it. I'm going to start off with this piece. This piece is really nice. Again, I thought these were Apothecary items. That little canister back there is. The rest are for jewelry making. The guy's great uncle or great uncle, I forget what he called it now, even from making that short video, was one of his greats. His uncle was a jeweler. And he was old enough to have not met him, but met somebody close by in the family that he got him from. But this item, I thought it was cut crystal, but I believe it's pressed glass. It has like the little diamond shape that you could feel. It's kind of not really sharp, but you could feel the edges on it. It goes all the way around. I thought when I saw the picture that this was a powder jar for a woman's vanity because it was so ornate, and I didn't realize that they could be used in an industrial type of way, which I don't know why I thought that, but we can't figure that out. But this turns out to be an alcohol container. It would hold some form of alcohol, either denatured or the stuff you'd consider rubbing alcohol today, for cleaning agents for a jeweler. So when I used to clean things by hand, they would go to this. The reason I found that out was because, well, I did a Google search. But before that, I kept saying, well, wait a minute, this has to be something, because this has a ground edge on it, the ground glass, and it goes around this area as well. So this would have been filled with alcohol or benzene, just a very strong astringent that would they used in clock and watch cleaning back a long time ago. Most of these items date from like the late 1800s to the early 30s of the 1900s. So I don't have an exact date on this. I'm believing this is 1890s. It's on its way of turning purple, so I might put it in the windowsill and irradiate it this summer and see if it can turn a little bit more purple. If it does, I'll keep it. If it doesn't, I'll just put it right back out for sale. But it'll be either for sale. I don't know. I've decided I might want to keep it even right now making a video. It's so unusual to me. I don't find stuff like this all the time. Next we have a balsam container. Now that's just the name of the way it's shaped. I tried looking up for what is balsam and all this, because I don't know about jewelry stuff. I know about apothecary and pharmaceuticals, but I'm just going to say that it's a poison jar because some type of poison liquid was kept in here. It was either alcohol, benzene, which is deadly if inhaled, not used properly, of course. But it has this nice little lid with the ground glass. Again, you can see ground glass around the rim, and it has this little dauber here with the glass handle. This almost looks like a perfume dipper, where you can dip it in and put it on your wrist and so. But this was like for, if you kept benzene in it, it would melt the wax. and all that stuff that you were making patterns out of. So that fits together in there. That fits together in there. And I suppose it could be used for apothecary items, a liquid to mix some type of elixir that they used to have back then. I have this nice item. I had 3 of these. It's got the snuffer on. One is missing a snuffer, but 2 have them. This is a faceted glass jeweler's candle, or jeweler's lamp. I keep saying candle, and I don't know why. Jeweler's lamp, probably because it has a flame on it. So you can knock that off pretty easy, but it's similar to a kerosene lamp where you can adjust the wick up and down, more heat, less heat, light, or whatever you want to use it for. But it's faceted, so you can move the item closer to your work, put it at a much greater angle, depending on what you needed it for. But it goes in a couple. You see it's like this. You could switch it, and I'd burn my laboratory down if it were me. And you could see that. And it has a maker's mark for the glass on the bottom. It has a square with the letters HR in the middle. Now, I'm aware of all the different patterns of Heisey glass with their different types of H's, and I can't find anything like that. I asked my mom, and she couldn't remember off the top of her head. So I'm going to go to a group, see if I could search it, or if anybody here knows what HR within a square means with glass, I'd appreciate it. This lamp will, you can use whale oil. You can use denatured alcohol, or you can use kerosene, whatever your choice would be for that. I don't know if it's old enough to use whale oil, but that's what the information I read shows that. These are actually pretty expensive. I know they go for a bunch of different ridiculously low prices, but all the ones that I've seen show them at a over $50 mark, but it's whatever someone will pay. I know that. Let's move on to, don't fall over, this apothecary jar. Now see, this is an apothecary jar. You could use it as a jeweler's tool to store liquids or powders. But look at that nice ground glass lid. No chips, no cracks, no maker's mark. But I have 3 of these. The ones that I found online were called Dakota pattern. Maybe it's because of the knob there that you would open it with. But I don't know. I'm going to clean them up. A little bit is just getting the residue off them that's on it. We do that carefully. I don't know if any residue would be harmful after so many years, but I'm just going to use extra caution anyways. But yeah, I just wanted to share those with you. I haven't had a video up in a while. It's been extremely hot up here so far. That's why I'm sitting in the house making a video today after getting back. I'm going to do some yard work. I had a show last weekend, and I tried filming that, but people got freaked out and wouldn't come buy stuff, so I put the stuff away, and they came back and bought things. So, I don't know. That's California. But I'll have some new videos out. I did get a cigar box full of things. I've already got some stuff listed on Marketplace locally and sold some stuff from it already. But I'll try to make a video of that. And I got some cool items outside if you like strange and unusual items. It's up on the community page. I got some casket handles from the 1930s. Full set of 4 and 2 for a children's casket and a child's casket. But I'll explain more about those later on because there's a pretty cool story going along with them. They were not used. They're replacements for people who wanted to upgrade or downgrade. I'll explain that later on. But they're pretty cool. Those are going to be for sale for sure because I was already told I wasn't allowed to keep them, which I'm going to abide by that. So anyways, hey, I was noticing I got 399 subscribers, and I really appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody who was there with me from the beginning, even the Bargain Barons, Mike and John. Bargain Barons did a lot for me with helping me get subscribers, and really appreciate it. And the videos aren't the best yet. I'm still learning. They'll get better as time goes. I did have some setbacks a while ago when my dad passed away, and I just didn't feel like doing any videos. But I'm feeling okay now and starting to do shows. So back to myself in no time here. And got some videos coming up. We're going to go to Monterey at the end of the month. My granddaughter's coming to visit from Canada. She's a little over 1 year old. So it's going to be a fun time. You won't see her very much in a video, I don't think. But you'll see some places we're going. And anyways, hey, I want to thank again the people who have stuck with me and they subscribe, they stay. And to anybody who's watching this brand new, hey, please like and subscribe and share the video. I try to make them educational. Sometimes I try to make them funny. Sometimes I just show quick things. Sometimes I talk too much. But it's all for interaction purposes. And I like to answer questions and talk to people. So, with that being said, help me get to 400. I'd like to get to 400. Maybe I'll come up with some kind of prize or something for the 400th person, and whoever gets me to 400. We'll see. Let me check it out. But anyways, again, you want cookbooks? Got a lot of cookbooks. Got a lot more than that. Got a whole bunch of vintage, new, you name it. Just send me a message. All right, thanks, and we'll see you soon with my next video.